Good news, I've solved this puzzle. And as I feared, the solution is very uninteresting. I'm just mega stupid. Alright, so now I have two worlds, one where my characters are standing still and one where I can pretty easily set up a solution. As a bonus, I get to change my parity. I'm not even sure that's required, but... Okay. There we go. Alright, what do you got for me, game? Well, it's definitely similar. It kind of looks like they're going to let me change my parity without wasting boxes, which I think lets me kind of set up one of the setups I was trying before. This is actually pretty constrained, so... I'm not sure which... where this goes. But if it's not that one, then I don't really change my parity, so... Let's just start there and see where it takes me. Oh, I don't like that these are both... well, maybe it's fine. Literally just wild guess. Yeah, but that doesn't stop me, which is a shame. Oh, maybe it does in the other world, I don't know. Eventually that hits the... yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, that solved it. Heck yeah. Okay, well, spending like 60 years in the other puzzle paid off, apparently. The setup that I dreamed up that was impossible to do because I couldn't change parity was exactly what I needed there. That is incredible. Well, okay. I want to do this one next. Okay, so there was like a move that I was like screwing around, that helps, and it looks something like, I don't know the full setup yet, but, it's definitely not this, but the point is that I can actually start this puzzle, shoot. No, not like this. It's where I go, not the puzzle. Like that. And that doesn't add. So if I mix that with... this, like, other idea that I kept doing. And then figure out which puzzles to use. There might be a chance. And I really do have my pick here. But if I had to guess, it would be these two, and I don't know if I actually want boxes on both of them, but it's probably a good start. Because these line up. I mean, that's kind of fine. Feels a little unavoidable. No. What am I saying? Oh, but that's not good. I don't want to push those boxes. Well, whatever. I think it's fine. I hope. It's only sort of fine though, because I don't have like enough characters to do stuff anymore. It's kind of bad. Okay, and then this should work, right? Yeah. And that gives me double fork. And then I can go here and get double fork. Oh no, that's single fork. Okay, so this is the world that I need to like split a million times, and yet I'm splitting it 0 times because all my characters are like that. I can't even use... Maybe I should split this world right off the bat. I want to leave the key alone though. There we go. Wait, no, that's not how you do it. Oh, right. No wonder. Clearly forgot what I was trying to do here. I don't know about this, but... it's worth a shot, probably. And yeah, maybe I can just abandon... Oh god, wait, there's like a gap. Ah! Right. Well, that's useful. Yeah, that's gonna be my ticket. I can do that like a million times and then... yeah. It's great. Okay. Let's just reset. Alright. And now I just waste, like, literally an entire, like, day on the clock. Wait. Four parallel universe. I think I need, like, 7. I need a lot. I could count it again, but I'm just gonna, like, overestimate, and... hopefully it'll be fine. So I think I can just make infinite. Okay, this is gonna be good enough. I didn't need to waste nearly that much time, but... yeah, it's like... I think there's 4 levels involved in... 5? Yeah, it's 5 levels stitched together right now. 6 levels? Actually, it might be all 6. Yeah. Well, that's fine. I'm not gonna take any chances here. One more, I think, should be good. Okay. Oh boy, this is gonna be so annoying. Oh, shoot. Right. Yeah, that's kind of awkward. Okay, hold on. Oh boy. What a mess. What a hecking mess. Wait, is this a problem? Maybe this isn't a problem. Oh, this world specifically is the one that I want, like, an extra guy or two in so that I can use the key and... Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have a lot of worlds. Two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, dang it. I need to wait for that to be, like, settled over there. When is that gonna happen? Wait, it can't happen until this other world exists. Right? Oh, that's not good. Maybe this doesn't make sense. Maybe it's fine. But I need to not... Yeah. I need to do this first. Okay. I guess I have an extra box if I so desire. But I don't so desire. Okay. So first things first, let's get this show on the road here. Alright, and every time I go through one of these worlds, I get an extra fork. Oops. Which is why I made a bunch of them. Do you, like, cap out at some point? I'm not paying attention. I'm just collecting all the forks. And then let's get... you out of the way, just so I can focus on this. Wait. No, this is fine. Yeah. Okay, well... I made 4 extra, but you know what? It's fine. Really, it is. Oh, shit. Okay, and then somewhere in here, everything is solved? Question mark? What am I missing? Wait. Oh, shoot! I time traveled and, like, undid all my progress. Here. Oh, it wasn't such a bad... It wasn't so bad. Let's just get this in some other world. No. Ah! Okay. That was just me, like, suffering the consequences of wasting, like, 1,000,000 years at the very start of the level. Okay. And then... I think this is easy from here. I'm hoping that this is just all I have to do. Yeah, that's it. Oh, number 0. For some reason I thought it would be star number 19, but... GG. Alright. So I have, like, one more puzzle here. It's kind of 2 more puzzles, but one of them is free. Or, if not free, I know what to do. Yup. Something like that. The math all checks out. I think it's time for me to just go through every single one of these levels again, like, more slowly, look at them carefully, and think about whether it makes any sense. Like, just note any, like, oddities. There's darkness in this one. I'm starting a wall. There's just not much I can do here. I mean, I don't like this puzzle because I can't exit to the right. It kind of disqualifies it instantly. There's a lot of puzzles like that, but... it is interesting that this, like, kind of cuts it directly in half. But I don't think it's usable. Same logic. I like that there's a fork, I like that there's some darkness, I like that there's prisms, but it just can't connect. This one's also too large. Many puzzles over here are too big. This puzzle's not too big, but there's no actions that I can, like, really take. This one's also too big. All the too big puzzles around here. I can get a ghost box, though, which is interesting. There's no fork on the level, though. I'll, like, try to keep that one in mind, but I don't think I can do anything with it if it's not wide enough. Okay, this is one that's actually, like, appropriately sized, and I keep looking at this one because it's got, like, a fork in the wall and this, like, weird section of darkness and some prisms, and I can get out. So in theory, there's, like, something I could do with this one, but I've attached it and it didn't really make sense. But let me write this one down just so my top contenders. I probably already have a list that has this one included. Yeah. Too wide. And And all the extra walls, like, ruin the puzzle. Now, I don't actually have to stack this puzzle on top, in theory. But, well, I don't know what I have to do. So this is what I'm starting with. This is what makes the most sense to have to do. Because of the box on the right side, puzzles that are, like, not too wide, gain an exit to the right as a result. Yeah, I think repel basically makes these puzzles, gives these puzzles an exit to the right, and I need an exit to the right for... Wait! Oh my god. Is that... Oh. That's on a box. Okay, 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 okay. This is our ticket. Yep, I just overlooked that, like, every time I saw that puzzle. Because it's not obvious just by looking at it, but it is obvious if you use your brain and think about the actual puzzle. Okay, so... I wonder if there's other puzzles like that, but... How can I... get that over there now? I should look through the puzzles and see if there's any with locks in the center, but... or any other ones. What happened? I attached another puzzle. I mean, yeah, this isn't great, unfortunately. Oh god. Oh, shoot. Yeah, well, that's kind of the idea. I need to not push it that way then. What are we trying to do? I'm trying to get something across the spikes on the right side here. Let me see if there's any other puzzles with, oh god. We're looking at this square right here. Oh. Oh, this is so much better. Okay. That is a lot of keys. No, that's a key fork, is what that is. U-lock plus level U. Makes you think. Oh god, do I need a parity change here? Probably not. I think I could swing it without it. Well, I don't need to be quite so. I have a fork for a reason, probably. Well, maybe. I don't know if I want to be using this after I... Yeah, maybe. Okay, how about this? Right. Yeah, the one like on the right-hand side here, that's the goal. Well, although I have to solve it in conjunction with something else, obviously. Oh, shoot, we need to turn around and swap. Swap. Because that puzzle has no characters in it at the start. Yeah, okay, this is gonna work. Although... I may need to split the world first, yeah. But that totally worked. Yeah, that totally worked. Okay. This is going to work. Wait, no, but this character still isn't freeable from this wall. There's gotta be a better place to get them in this box. Like... Yeah, that's better. But I need to split the world first. Probably. Yeah, okay. that's fine, but unnecessary. Oh no, hold on. Why am I like struggling so badly to figure out how to get enough boxes here to do what I need? Is anything else here usable? I mean, I didn't have to split. Right, I spent all this effort, like, getting around here, and I potentially didn't need to. I can do that, like, suicide attack, but that's still not really good enough. Excuse me. What if instead I... split it like that. Oh, shoot. Well, that's actually okay. Ah. Really? The pain in the butt. Alright. Alright, and then I just need to solve this, which I know how to do already. Not like that. And it's +2 over here. I'm like really struggling to get this. Please get trapped down there. Okay, well there's one. Okay, no. Wah, wah. Okay, there's 2, and then... Yeah, it doesn't show you what's over there. It's pretty annoying. I think it's intentional, but... Yeah, I didn't want to push that box. Now we're talking. How do you know? It's possible to see over there in some instances. You can get the camera to look that way, but I've already kind of memorized it because I've been over here so many times. Like I could... Oh, there we go. Yeah, yeah. Okay. World and lines. Complete all levels. 254 out of 254. Alright, well... There's one thing left to do, and that's figure out what is at the end of this trail. Oh, right, and then also read these statues. You have worn 2 faces since you were young. Yes. By cloning them with a fork. Contradictions. They are exposed inadvertently, casting mottled stripes upon the wall. Ah! No, undo. No, undo! When the spotlight falls, the whole world is urging you to make a choice. You long to hide within the dark container, yet destiny still sends out shoots. The world has undergone countless such splittings since its genesis, and this time is no exception. You have attained achievements and power, but sometimes you feel that you have already died, and the self who chose a different path lives the life you desire in another world. This thought deeply entangles you. Thus, your desire gradually swelled. You yearn to know the lives of all yourselves across every world. You wish to touch those worlds and lives, to possess their worlds and their lives. You become the light that devours all wishes, becoming the god of those worlds. Do you remember the self who once wished to become a magical girl? It's me, the magical girl. The boxes have re-entered the cycle, and I believe they will be reborn before long. It is time for me to head back as well. Thank you for staying with me until the very end. Go home. That's a funny camera angle. It's custom levels. I think I've seen that there were some people like doing that, but I don't know if it's built into the game. Are we actually done? Well, I got the achievement for all puzzles. I am still missing an achievement for, I presume, this ending. But the ending's not over yet, so... Special thanks to you, and you, from Parallel Worlds. The end. After then, good night. Good night. See the true ending. Achievement get. And it's a picture of Theta sleeping inside of a box. With a key and a fork on the ground. Oh, only 90.5 hours? God. We thought Bean and Nothingness was long. Oh, and this isn't even, like, completely accurate because, like... I spent a non-trivial amount of time without the game open, like, thinking about puzzles for this game. Maxwell? Yeah. I mean, it's on my, like, wish list or whatever. Actually, it's been on my wish list since before this game came out. I didn't realize it was the same dev, but... yeah, that kind of scares me. If I ever play that game, I might, like, try and convince Test Runner to play it with me. Wait, it's not the same dev? Who told me that? I've been lied to. Wait, why did I think that then? I need to investigate this. I'm concerned. Ew, they're in a bundle. Why are they in a bundle? Just those two games. Entropy and Multiverse. They're both themed around physics. That's a stretch, but you know what? Sure. Yeah, it's a totally different developer. Well, my bad. Scratch that misinformation from the record. Alright. I took a break from Trails for some shorter games, yeah. What a joke. I mean, this is a little shorter than a Trails game, probably, but not every Trails game. Probably the remaining Trails games, but... Well, GG, that is, like, hundo. All stars, all levels, true end. This game was hecking hard. Oh, also, yeah, I noticed this, but I've never mentioned it because it was, like, already not relevant anymore. And I guess it's helpful, but, all these, like, invisible key blocks... I actually do have a hint. If you look carefully here at the shadow, or I guess the light, it's like shaped like one of the hecking tuning forks. We go back here and like look at the ice formation. It's same structure. Over here, there it is. Yeah. And then this one also, although it's like kind of hard to see because it's off screen. But there it is. Invisible locks. Well, it was like tasteful. A, because there is a hint, which I didn't know about, but B, because like you find the first one from the back side, and then that like teaches you that they exist, and you know there's going to be one per world, and it's not going to be like... They mostly aren't too hard to find. Except for this one. But I guess if you knew the hint, and you see the light forms a fork, you would know that that is where you need to go, but I didn't figure that out until I already brute force found it, but you know, whatever, my bad. And there's even one here, where it's not invisible. Although this one looks less of a fork and more of a... two forks, I don't know. I think this is a button to change... yeah. Oh god, how many files are there? Okay. Change your files, and then this lets you delete your file, and this I don't know, I'm afraid to click on it. So many, like, buttons that they don't actually, like, say. Shows bonus completions? Huh? Oh. Oh, I see. Wait, I don't know what that means, though. Wait a second. Is that, like, some, like, horrible, like... It counts all of the combinations of levels. Oh, so you could sit here and just rack this up to, like, the thousands if you wanted to, then, potentially. Maybe. The dev doesn't even know how many are possible. Yeah, okay, that's pretty funny. That's very, interesting. Wait, but the whole reason I went back into the game was so that I could have my title screen on the epilogue. Okay, much better. Alright, well, I don't particularly have a next game in mind. I don't know if I'm willing to dive into another, like, super hard puzzle game next, but... I'm sure there's plenty of not super hard puzzle games that I could play, but I could also just play not a puzzle game. Gen 2, yeah, that's on my long, long list of games to maybe play someday. That's the one with, like, the penguins, and the, I don't know, they make little penguins, and there's, like, circles of little penguins. I don't actually know the mechanics, I just know there's penguins. Oh yeah, I played Tunic long ago. I mean, the next Trails game is always on the list. Really what I should be doing is, getting some, like, coding done, but... Alright, I think I'm gonna cut stream and something will happen someday, as usual. Probably not tonight. Alright, thanks for watching. Crazy game. Alright, peace.